Welcome, football fans. Today, we've got an exciting lineup as we delve into the latest draft buzz surrounding the Dallas Cowboys as we gear up for the 2024 NFL Draft. Buckle up as we explore not just one, but two intriguing developments that could shape the Cowboys' future on the gridiron. First up, we'll be dissecting the Cowboys' keen interest in Duke offensive lineman Graham Barton. Standing tall at over 6 feet 5 inches and weighing in at 315 pounds, Barton's versatility and standout performances have captured the Cowboys' attention. But what exactly makes Barton a prime target for Dallas, and how does he fit into their draft strategy? Stick around as we uncover all the details. And if that's not enough to keep you glued to your screen, we've got more draft drama on the horizon. Rumor has it that the Cowboys might just be eyeing a trade down in the first round, with the Kansas City Chiefs emerging as potential trade partners. Could this shakeup be the strategic move Dallas needs to bolster their roster? We'll break down the potential trade scenario and its implications for the Cowboys' draft plans. But hey, before we dive into the nitty-gritty, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Your support means the world to us, and it's what fuels our passion for bringing you all the latest updates and insights. Help us reach our goal of 9,000 subscribers and join the ultimate football community. So, football fanatics, grab your snacks and settle in as we embark on a journey through the twists and turns of the Cowboys' draft strategy. It's going to be one wild ride you won't want to miss. Today, we're diving into the latest draft buzz surrounding the Dallas Cowboys as we approach the 2024 NFL Draft. The Cowboys are reportedly showing significant interest in Duke offensive lineman Graham Barton. Let's explore what makes Barton a target for Dallas and how he fits into the team's draft strategy. Graham Barton, the standout offensive lineman from Duke, has caught the attention of the Cowboys scouting department. Standing over 6 feet 5 inches and weighing in at 315 pounds, Barton has shown he can play across the offensive line, showcasing the versatility that Dallas highly values. His performance at Duke's Pro Day, including a notable 4.84-second 40-yard dash, has only helped solidify his first-round projection. During his senior year at Duke, Barton was instrumental in an offensive line that allowed just 1.31 sacks per game, ranking them in the top 25 nationally. Though he missed the Senior Bowl and was limited at the Combine due to injury, his recovery and showings post-injury have been impressive. The Cowboys have a rich history of successfully picking interior linemen in the first round, with stars like Travis Frederick and Zach Martin becoming cornerstones of the offensive unit. Albert Breer of Sports Illustrated notes that Dallas might see Barton as a continuation of this trend. Both Frederick and Martin were selected later in the first round, much like where Barton is projected. Frederick, picked at number 31, and Martin, at number 16, both went on to have stellar careers with multiple Pro Bowl appearances. Dallas clearly sees value in building from the inside out, prioritizing strong, versatile linemen who can anchor their offense. With the 24th pick in the draft, the Cowboys are strategically positioned to pick a high-impact player. Given the existing talents of Tyler Smith and the shifting needs on the line, adding someone like Barton could further solidify their front and help adapt to any positional shifts due to injuries or tactical changes. Tyler Smith's versatility has been a boon for Dallas, allowing them to flexibly respond to injuries. Barton's ability to play multiple positions on the line could provide similar flexibility, ensuring that the Cowboys' offensive line remains robust and dynamic. While the focus might heavily be on securing the offensive line in the first round, the Cowboys are also reportedly looking at adding a running back later in the draft. This approach shows a balanced strategy of fortifying the front while also adding skill positions to enhance their offensive playbook. Texas running back Jonathan Brooks is mentioned as a potential later-round pick, highlighting Dallas's intent to bolster their backfield as well. This balanced approach in focusing on both the offensive line early and skill positions later could be key to a successful draft for the Cowboys. As the draft approaches, it's clear the Cowboys are aiming to replicate past successes by focusing on the offensive line, with Graham Barton emerging as a significant target. This strategy not only addresses immediate needs, but also aligns with Dallas's long-term vision for a sturdy, versatile offensive front. What do you think about the Cowboys targeting Graham Barton? Do you agree with the strategy of focusing on the offensive line in the first round? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more in-depth analysis on the Cowboys draft strategy. Adding Graham Barton to the Cowboys' offensive line could have a transformative effect on their overall offensive scheme. Given his versatility and strong collegiate performance, let's dive into how Barton could impact the Cowboys' offense if he's indeed selected in the first round. If Barton is drafted, he could slot in at multiple positions depending on need. His experience at tackle in college gives him an edge, but his potential as a center or guard in the NFL could provide Dallas with multiple configuration options, enhancing their ability to adapt to different defensive challenges. With any first-round pick, especially one as crucial as the offensive line, fan and analyst expectations will be high. The Cowboys' commitment to the offensive line has historically paid off, increasing expectations for Barton to perform right out of the gate. Cowboys fans understand the importance of a solid offensive line, given the successes of past linemen like Martin and Frederick. The anticipation and hope for Barton to follow in these footsteps could set a tone of optimism and high expectation among the fan base. Draft day decisions are pivotal and can define a team's strategy and success for seasons to come. Securing a player like Barton could be seen as a safe yet strategic pick, emphasizing the Cowboys' commitment to protecting their quarterback and enhancing the running game. A successful draft pick, especially in the offensive line, can have a ripple effect throughout the team. It boosts the run game, provides better protection for the quarterback, and ultimately leads to a more potent and versatile offense. The right pick can uplift the entire team's performance and morale. As draft day approaches, the Cowboys' front office and scouting department are undoubtedly weighing their options and strategies. The decision to target a player like Barton points to a well-considered strategy that focuses on building from the front line out. In these final days leading up to the draft, the Cowboys will be fine-tuning their strategy, assessing other teams' potential moves, and preparing for various scenarios. The preparation is intense, as these decisions will impact the team for years to come. The potential selection of Graham Barton in the upcoming NFL draft represents more than just a new player joining the team. It's about reinforcing a foundational philosophy of building strength from the offensive line outward. This approach has served the Cowboys well in the past and could be the key to their future success. As we count down to draft day, stay tuned for more updates and analysis. What are your thoughts on the Cowboys drafting an offensive lineman in the first round? Drop your comments below, and let's discuss your views and predictions. Now, we're diving into the latest draft buzz as we approach the big night. There's growing speculation that the Cowboys might be looking to trade down in the first round, and the Kansas City Chiefs could be the perfect trading partner. Let's break down what this could mean for Dallas. ESPN's draft analyst Jordan Reed has put together an interesting mock draft scenario where the Cowboys send their 24th overall pick to the Chiefs. In return, Dallas would receive the 32nd pick, plus the 95th, 3rd round, and 159th, 5th round, picks. This move would help Dallas regain a pick similar to the 4th rounder they lost last year in the Trey Lance trade, plus add a 5th rounder that could provide additional flexibility on day 3. The logic here is clear. The Cowboys have several roster needs, including offensive line, wide receiver, and edge rusher. Trading down allows them to accumulate more picks to address these areas while still potentially landing a quality player at the end of the first round. Dropping from 24th to 32nd isn't without risks. There's always the chance that specific targets could go off the board in those intervening picks, particularly as teams target top talent in areas like the offensive line and receiver positions. However, the additional picks might justify the risk if the Cowboys believe they can still secure a quality player at 32. One intriguing name to consider is Jordan Morgan out of Arizona, who Reed suggests could be the Cowboys' pick at 32. Morgan's versatility could be a huge asset as he played tackle in college but has the size and arm length that might see him transition to guard in the NFL. Let's talk more about Jordan Morgan. He's known for his creative technique and functional athleticism, traits that are highly valued, especially at the tackle position. Despite being projected by some as better suited to guard, his performance in zone blocking schemes in college highlights his potential fit with the Cowboys' offensive strategies. Morgan's ability to thrive in zone blocking schemes could make him an ideal fit in Dallas, where the offensive line's adaptability and technique are crucial. His draft stock has been rising, and landing him at the end of the first round could be seen as a smart, value-driven pick for the Cowboys. Beyond individual picks, this potential trade down reflects a broader strategy of maximizing draft capital to rebuild and reinforce the roster. With the addition of players like Morgan and possibly Jonathan Brooks in the second round, the Cowboys could effectively address key areas while setting themselves up for future success. With the extra third and fifth round picks, the Cowboys could look to add depth at other positions of need or potentially package these picks to move up on day 3 if a high-value target falls. As we inch closer to draft day, the strategy of trading down offers the Cowboys flexibility and the potential to maximize their roster through smart, strategic selections. Whether or not they pull the trigger on this trade with the Chiefs, it's clear that Dallas is looking to make the most of their draft capital in 2024. What do you think, Cowboys Nation? Should the Cowboys trade down to acquire more picks? Who would you like to see them target at the 32nd pick if they do? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more draft analysis and updates. While focusing on Jordan Morgan at the 32nd pick makes sense, let's not forget that the Cowboys have multiple needs to address. This makes the additional draft capital from a potential trade down scenario even more valuable. Apart from the offensive line, Dallas could greatly benefit from bolstering their defensive line and adding depth at the wide receiver position. The extra picks could provide the opportunity to select high-potential players in these areas, which would otherwise be difficult due to limited draft resources. Draft strategies don't just affect the roster's skill set, they also impact team morale and the competitive spirit within the locker room. Bringing in a first-round talent like Morgan and additional promising players can invigorate the team and signal commitment to success from the management. Fresh talent often brings new energy and competitiveness to a team. For the Cowboys, securing a versatile player like Morgan followed by strategic picks that fill significant needs can create a buzz among both players and fans, potentially setting a positive tone for the upcoming season. While it's crucial to address immediate needs, the Cowboys must also consider the long-term implications of their draft choices. Each selection impacts the salary cap and roster development for years to come. With key players like CeeDee Lamb approaching contract negotiations and others nearing the twilight of their careers, Dallas must strategically pick talents that promise longevity and have cap-friendly implications. Players chosen in this draft will need to contribute both now and in the future, ensuring sustainability of the team's performance. As the draft approaches, all eyes will be on the Cowboys' war room to see how they navigate their picks. This year's draft could be pivotal in shaping the future trajectory of the team. So, Cowboys Nation, what are your predictions for the draft? Do you agree with the idea of trading down, and if so, what positions should the Cowboys focus on with their additional picks? Share your thoughts and predictions in the comments below. Don't forget to engage with us in the comments section, hit like if you enjoyed our analysis, and subscribe for more in-depth discussions on the Cowboys draft strategy and other updates. Your insights and interactions are what make this community great. Thank you for joining us today. We look forward to seeing how the Cowboys maneuver through the draft and the impact their choices will have on the upcoming season. Stay tuned for post-draft analysis where we will break down each selection and their fit with the team. Until next time, keep the Cowboys spirit alive and kicking.